Herbert Marcuse. Do you know what he's known for? In this video, we're going to look at some of his major contributions to philosophy and social theory. So, if that sounds interesting, stay around to find out more. Herbert Marcuse gained world renown during the 1960s when he became a kind of philosopher king to the New Left, a title given to him by the media. At that time, he was a university professor and the author of many books and articles. He won notoriety when he was perceived as both an influence on and defender of the New Left protests against the Vietnam War and other establishment nemesis. And he remains an important public intellectual whose work continues to influence activists today. So what is he known for? Well, one of his most significant contributions is his concept of repressive tolerance. Marcuse argued that uncritical acceptance of liberal values and principles can be a form of social control. He believed that in a society dominated by mass media and consumerism, people can become so focused on superficial differences between political parties and candidates that they fail to challenge the underlying structures of power and oppression. This leads to what he called repressive tolerance, where there is no longer any meaningful distinction between left and right. Everyone is free to pursue their own self-interest within the confines of the capitalist system, which perpetuates social inequality and injustice. For Marcuse, true tolerance could only exist in a society that was free from all forms of oppression and exploitation. Another thing he's known for is his concept of one-dimensional man. In his 1964 book, One-Dimensional Man: Theories and Strategies for a Non-Repressive Society, Marcuse analyzes the ways in which modern society can be seen as limiting human possibilities and creating a sense of false consciousness among those who live within it. According to Marcuse, the pursuit of economic growth and technological innovation has led to a society that is highly specialized and bureaucratic. People are encouraged to conform to the values and norms of the dominant culture and to pursue happiness in accordance with the dictates of the marketplace. As a result, people become what Marcuse calls one-dimensional, meaning they are unable to imagine or bring about any real change to their society. They have lost their capacity for critical thinking and their ability to envision alternative ways of living. Finally, Marcuse is also known for his work on the idea of the erotic revolution. In his 1968 essay, The Erotic Revolution, Marcuse argues that sexuality can be a powerful force for social change. He believed that by rejecting traditional norms and expectations around sex, and embracing a more liberated and open approach to sexuality, people can challenge the oppressive structures of society and create new possibilities for themselves. For Marcuse, the erotic revolution was not just about personal liberation, but also about transforming the way we relate to each other and to the world around us. By embracing our sexuality in all its forms, we can break down the barriers that divide us and create a more just and compassionate society. So those are just some of the things Herbert Marcuse is known for. If you want to learn more about him or other topics in philosophy, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Until next time.